Interlock. What does interlock mean? In the case of forward reverse motor rotation control, we use exactly the same circuit. Which is depicted here. There are two possibilities to do so. The first one is by using their respective auxiliary contact, and the second one is by using their start push buttons only. Let's look them independently. The first one, which is by using auxiliary contact. When the first start push button pressed, indicator 1 becomes energized and self-hold. With that instance, which makes the next circuit safe. That means don't be energized. The same is true for the next. In a sense, as the second start push button pressed, the circuit becomes complete and its coil tag energized, so self-hold. With that moment, the upper circuit now becomes safe. That means which is left without being generated. The other tool here it is, if we need to interrupt at any time both indicator 1 and indicator 2 goes off, unless we cannot being able to execute neither indicator 1 nor indicator 2 operation, which means if we cannot use stop push button, the leading processes will remain for last. If you look at this circuit carefully, we cannot being able to change the indications from either the first to the second or from the second to the first without using stop push button. This is particularly helpful for 3-phase induction motor forward reverse rotation. The second condition is that by using push buttons only. In this manner, a little bit different than that of the previously mentioned, with regards to ladder diagram implementation. The same is true, except the normally closed contacts of the two coil tags are now replaced by the normally closed contacts of the push button, the contacts that we get when the push button is released. In this manner, what makes this circuit quite unique than that of the previous is that when either the first start push button is pressed, indicator 1 turned on and results in indicator 2 turned off, or when we press the second start push button, indicator 2 be turned on, at the same time indicator 1 be turned off. Finally, we can add stop push button and turn it off the system as a whole. Thank you very much for your attentions, and please don't forget to subscribe PRD-SS channel. If you get this video helpful and absolutely fascinates and encourages us to do more and allows you to be notified on the weekly basis, and at last we are welcome for any kinds of comments and suggestions that you can put or remark as you need in the provided spaces below.